to the Electoral College from multiple states. States where Biden won, they would nevertheless have Trump electors sent from those states to the Electoral College, and maybe that's how the election results could be overturned. Mike Lee told Woodward and Costa that he was shocked to get that ridiculous memo from John Eastman laying out that plainly unconstitutional, illegal plan. He says he saw it for the first time on January 2nd, just days before the January 6th attack. He said he was shocked and horrified when he saw it. That said, we now know from Senator Lee's text messages, which are in the possession of the January 6th investigation, which have been released publicly by CNN, his text messages actually show that Senator Lee was recommending that Trump lawyer, John Eastman, to the White House Chief of Staff as far back as November. John Eastman has some really interesting research on this. Then in December, there was Senator Lee texting White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, quote, if a very small handful of states were to have their legislatures appoint alternative slates of delegates, there could be a path. That's exactly what John Eastman was proposing. Behind the scenes, Senator Lee was vocally advocating John Eastman's plan for Republican-controlled states to throw the election to Trump. He was advocating it as far back as December 8th, 2020. But he told Bob Woodward and Robert Costa that he didn't learn about the plan until January 2nd and that he was shocked when he heard about it. It's just plainly not true. What he represented about how outside this process he was, it's just plainly not true. The text messages further showed that Senator Lee continued to work on and promote that scheme privately behind the scenes all the way up until 2 days before the January 6th attack. He would claim later to know absolutely nothing about it, but he was working behind the scenes trying to get states to effectuate this plan of sending in the fake electors and thereby overturning the election.